Alright, I'm back on the oil rig after searching through Kellogg's memories, finding Virgil in the glowing sea, killing a courser and getting the plans for the molecular relay. So I'm on my way up to find the general.
Want to grab a coffee after we're done here? Can you really call that stuff coffee? Hey, with these hours,
And
I'll take anything.
here he is. Ooh, nice power armor stand you got there.
Sir.
Remember what the senator said, Captain. Getting into the Institute is our highest priority.
And I
They're
found a
able to
way.
create these synths that are indistinguishable from humans. They pose an unparalleled threat to us and our plans.
I might have a way to get into the Institute.
Excellent work, Captain. I knew we could rely on you. There isn't enough space or power to build this device here, but there is a suitable alternative. We have been occupying the Army Depot. There are plenty of supplies and, more importantly, space there. I'll have Myers meet you there. Hand him the plans and get this built.
Alright, so we started Infiltration. This is unfortunately a non-combat mission. But while we're here, let me show you what I've done to my quarters. Okay, so just rearrange things a little bit. The small couch is gone, moved it. Book stand. Put some things I've collected here. While I was rummaging through Kellogg's memories, I decided to go get the ash maker by doing the big dig. And I'm glad I did, because I picked up a 2-shot laser rifle, which I've renamed the Firestarter, rigged it up with all the lovely burning perks I can get, and I have then remade the purifier into my pistol sidearm, still with all the burning bits on it. And because I leveled up enough, I have fully kitted out my combat armor that I received in Armed and Dangerous to be ultralight with polymer. So it's as upgraded as it can be. And I've also done an upgrade to my Forest Enclave uniform. Okay, let's get back out there. Hey, dog meat. I like going out this top way. I find it less confusing. Alright, from this point out, I advise not doing the normal fast traveling that you would. Instead, you do want to come all the way around the side here, back to your vertibird, because I've got something nice to show you. Okay, we now have multiple options. There will be a third one added later on down the quest line, but for now let's go back to the US Army Depot. And here we are. So now I've saved having to do 2 separate fast travels. Just jump on the vertibird, come this way, and then just a short jog across to my army base. Well, let me just activate the actual quest, because I haven't done that yet. Now we need to go speak to Myers, who's been detached here for us, and see what he has to say. Where is he? Ah, he's about to work out. Sorry to interrupt you. Hey.
Hey there.
All right. Let's see what the commotion is all about. What is it we're building, anyway?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Yeah, that there's a lot of big words. Let me take a look at those plans. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't... Did you get a kid to draw this or something?
A super mutant, actually.
Molecular transmission, RF waves, smart, very, very smart. Well, this definitely explains how the Institute can be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Looks like if we build this right, it'll hijack someone's return signal and nab you instead.
Okay, and
Wake me up when you're finished.
Fine. I need a little more time to decipher all this. But I think you can get started with the stabilized reflector platform. Should have what we need to build it in the warehouse.
You've done good work.
You can thank me after I've sent you hurtling to the Institute. I think. This should be everything you're gonna need. Let me know when you've built the platform.
okay, now something to mention is if you do side with the Institute, you can only build the molecular relay here at this workshop, because obviously Myers can't go anywhere else. So let us pop this baby, I think, right here. Okay, first bit done. Let's go back to the chief engineer and see what he has to say this time. Before you get started,
Got that platform built yet?
There's a giant metal pizza sitting on the ground now. So, yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm not sure it's meant to look like that, but it'll have to do.
yeah, it'll have to do.
So, I've written down the remaining things we'll need to get this thing built. You come to me if you've got any trouble finding them, alright?
Okay,
I'll
now
get started.
Happy hunting.
if I was missing any of the
Don't mean
specific
to
parts,
insult
I'd actually
intelligence,
get
but just so we're clear, make sure you wire the whole thing together, yeah?
yeah. So if I didn't have some of the specific parts like the biometric scanner, I'd actually get a miscellaneous quest to get that as well. Let's put the big pot on there, and we can work around that. Okay, let's put this relay dish just on the outside there, and the control platform let's put halfway in between. And of course now we need to wire it all together. Well, I was going to have to move that. And a little bit closer. There we go, all up and running. Now unfortunately the general didn't come down here with us, so it's time to take another jog back towards the vertibird so I don't have to do multiple fast travels. Just a jog and then one. Some firing around in the background. And this base is going to look a lot different because we are going to come back. And here we are once again. Let's go find the general and report back to him. Oh, how do I get up onto that platform? Hold on.
If you're wounded, go see Dr. Douglas over in the med.
He's got a radium rifle. Nice. Okay, let's pop inside here. Okay, he must be... Thanks, Dogmeat. He must be... Ah, there he is right there. But I can't...
Sir.
I have a lot to do right now.
Okay.
Good work getting the Harper back.
He's going to go see... Ooh.
That is enough, Colonel. You are completely out of line.
Going to the
He's in
Institute.
two places at
Morgan, I have
once.
heard your concerns. I assure you I will take them on board. Now get out.
Got you faster than me. Oh, I also got Dogmeat a Enclave bandana.
Hey.
I knew we could count on you, Captain. Are you ready to put the signal interceptor to the test?
Well, let's first ask about that argument they were having.
What were you arguing about?
That is none of your concern. Now, I have confidence in Chief Engineer Myers' abilities, but I'd be lying if I said this wasn't risky. If luck is on our side, you'll arrive at the Institute, and our mission will begin.
Okay, that argument that we're having is going to come to a head later on. Let's go for sarcasm.
Lab rat standing by.
I wouldn't have thought that this would be the time for jokes.
Always time for
These
jokes.
are your objectives once you infiltrate the Institute. I want a list with the names, titles, and occupations of every key person in there. Secondly, I want you to keep your eyes open for anything that might help us with the oil rig's power issues, schematics, leads, and so on. Lastly, do not, under any circumstances, raise the alarm. We do not want to make enemies of them, at least not yet. Any questions?
Well, something to let you know, laser weapons don't come with silencers, so hopefully this Enclave version doesn't go into combat. Let's ask about Vanessa.
Is there anything else I should know?
Ah, yes, that abomination. There is indeed a possibility that you will find her, or her current whereabouts. Once you're in the Institute, keep an eye out for any leads.
Okay.
What exactly are we looking for?
You'll need to get creative here. Myers needs more power out of the reactors, and we're hoping the Institute might have some helpful information. Look around whatever their engineering or generator areas may be, and to keep your eyes open for any terminals or schematics that may be of use.
And lastly,
How do I infiltrate them?
Let's be frank. The Institute are going to know you're there the moment you arrive. I see one of two possibilities. Either they will attempt to apprehend you immediately, or they will entertain your presence to a point. We're hoping for the latter. Right now, all I'm looking for is a clear picture of who leads what. If you can, simply talk to personnel that appear to be in charge. Then return that information to me. If any suspicions are raised, then the mission will be a failure. Try to keep things from escalating.
and that's no
Not
more
right.
questions.
I want to make something clear. I know you're risking your life. I and the rest of the Enclave are grateful. We all wish for your safe return. Before you go, I have one last thing. A personal favor. Find Vanessa and put her down. I can't stand the thought of that abomination. Good luck, Captain.
Alright, went from keeping my eyes open for Vanessa to killing Vanessa. Okay, so Into the Unknown has started, but we still need to finish both Infiltration and the molecular level first. So let's head on out and back to the army depot. And of course, as I mentioned previously, I'm going to be taking the vertebrate transport from now on.
Law and order, whether the people want it or not.
And back once again. Now you should be noticing quite a few more personnel around here, and just a little bit more
Brotherhood
of
Steel's
a
in the region.
cleanliness update. Oh, gotta admit, the sight of that thing never gets old. Okay, so we are looking for, okay, there. Okay, let's talk to Myers first.
All right, bud. I've checked her over and over. I think she's ready as she'll ever be. How about you?
Let's go.
Crazy bells are ringing.
Yep, they are. So, I guess just stand up on that there platform. I'll see about getting a lock on a signal.
Okay, I'm sure many of you have seen this before,
Can't say I blame you.
but this one has a nice little Enclave twist to
Okay.
it.
Let me just get everything dialed in here. Everything seems to be in order.
You can hear that classic radio station in the background if you listen
Sit tight.
carefully.
Going to start scanning frequencies. Inputting the code. Holy cow! Getting a lot of spikes here. Oh, come on. Settle down. All right. Might take a couple of moments to lock onto the signal.
Okay, dog meat, don't chew anything while I'm gone.
I'm sure Ward told you, but we're hoping to get a lot of info out of the Institute. I've got this here holotape for you. If you could insert it into any Institute terminal you find and run it, it would be a big help.
No problem,
Just
Myers.
hand it back after you've done that, and I'll do the rest. Oh my god, it's done it! We've locked onto a signal. RF looking nominal. I'm going to start the
For those who don't know, RF is radio frequency. I'm pretty damn sure.
90. We're getting a lot more spikes, but they're good spikes. Just need to throw the switch. Counting down now. 3, 2.
Once and more into the breach, my friends.
Good luck, Captain.